Welcome to the official Personality Guru. Stress occurs when our adaptive resources break down and we feel emotional discomfort. In such times, our performance lowers and relationships fall apart. Anxiety and hopeless feelings rob inner happiness and peace. Sometimes, lives throw endless struggles your way and make you feel overwhelmed and stuck. You may feel out of control. This mental state symbolizes stress that breaks down your innate resources to fight mental restlessness and irritability. Stress is the current buzzword in our daily life, and we all are affected by this energy-draining negative experience in our life. ESFJs are not super beings. They also get affected by various stress triggers. Today, let's talk about the stress-busting tips for ESFJs. Before we start, make sure to subscribe to the Official Personality Guru and ring the bell icon to get regular updates on our latest uploads. And if you like this video, click the thumbs up button and share it with your friends. ESFJs are known for their empathy, practicality, and hard-working nature. They use a combination of extroverted feeling or FE to empathize and relate to others, as well as introverted sensing or SI to create inspiring sense impressions of the world around them. They see patterns and details from the past and present and use those to create a more stable and secure future. They are understanding teachers, excellent motivators, and productive and helpful members of their communities. Some famous ESFJs include Pope Francis, Andrew Carnegie, Sam Wilton, and Anne Hathaway. 1. Feeling unappreciated. ESFJs are very generous people who will go to great lengths to serve the people they care about and make sure their needs are met. Sometimes this can result in them being taken advantage of or taken for granted. If they are paired with more thinking-oriented types, they may not get the affirmation or gratitude they'd expect or hope for. If they keep giving and giving without receiving any positive thanks or appreciation, they may start to feel insecure, bitter, or agitated. ESFJs feel great when others appreciate their kind actions. But if they face criticism or do not receive the desired appreciation, they feel stressed out. Their self-esteem suffers a heavy blow and they try to analyze their behavior thoroughly. ESFJs feel emotional when others criticize them. They tend to take things personally and may start self-blaming as well. If ESFJs only give and do not receive any affirmation or gratitude for their kind actions, they will feel insecure and hurt from deep inside. 2. Criticism. ESFJs are very gentle when handing out criticism because they are very empathetic and conscientious of other people's feelings. As dominant feeling types, ESFJs have a hard time not taking criticism personally. They hate to know that they failed in any way, or that they've let themselves or anyone else down. In the face of stress, ESFJs can become people pleasers. They will try to meet everyone's request without a question so that others praise them. If anyone dismisses the way they feel, they try convincing them of their goodness by simply pleasing them obsessively. The intention is to avoid conflict and receive positive opinions from others. People with ESFJ personalities feel bad if others do not appreciate them the way they want. Thus, they try to gain the maximum recognition possible from their social connections. 3. Mistrusting someone they're close to. Trust is of paramount importance to an ESFJ. If they feel like they can't count on or believe in someone close to them, this can push the ESFJ into a state or charged stress. ESFJs have a great memory for past details and can easily pick up on emotional cues from people. So it's easier for them to tell if someone is lying or being inconsistent than it is for many other types. ESFJs are value-oriented people. Thus, if anyone mistrusts their intentions or cheats on them in some way, they feel the mental pressure that is hard to overcome. At the same time, they hold a strong faith in humanity. People with ESFJ personalities believe in the innate goodness that humans possess. Thus, they never mistrust anyone without valid proof. Sometimes, if they are forced not to trust someone blindly, they feel stressed out and this can become a reason for their stress. 4. Situations that don't align with their values. ESFJs are strong believers in living by their values. They have a strong set of morals that they consider before making any decision. They hate to feel pressured into abandoning them. They strongly desire harmony, so they can feel especially stressed when facing pressure to shift their values to align with the harmony of the group. But their values are so important to them that they will usually face conflict if it means they are standing up for what they believe in. This kind of experience can leave them very stressed out and anxious. Values are dear to ESFJs. They are morally strong and believe in societal conventions strictly. Thus, they do not like anyone challenging their values or what they hold as right. Since they believe in doing the right thing always, they feel emotionally restless if forced to give up or abandon their values in some way. They will always stand up for justice and ethical practices. 5. Dealing too long with abstract or theoretical concepts. While ESFJs can enjoy the occasional theoretical conversation, they prefer to deal with things that have a practical, realistic application in their daily lives. Having to spend a long time focusing on abstract possibilities, theories, or ideas that can't be proven through facts can make them feel bored and restless. Being a judging personality type, ESFJs like realistic ideas and practical concepts. Too much abstract theory irritates them because they find it boring and stressful. ESFJs do not like to live in their minds. They prefer to deal with realistic ideas only that have some significance in their daily lives. Thus, any abstract ideas are discarded or not attended to avoid being stressed out. 6. An adequate time to complete work to their standards. ESFJs have very high standards for the projects they work on, and they hate to feel rushed. They will usually start a project ahead of the time so that they can complete it on schedule without having to feel rushed or pressured. When they aren't given enough time to make their project right, they can push themselves too hard, work excessively, and be disappointed with the results. 7. Unexpected changes. Knowing what the future holds is very important to an ESFJ. They like to have things planned out and organized ahead of time, and they thrive on knowing what to expect. Having to deal with spontaneous changes or unexpected outcomes causes them an extreme amount of stress and agitation. People with the ESFJ personality type never like change and sudden alterations in their routine lifestyle. They prefer doing things only according to prior plans and agendas, without which they will dislike putting plans into action. Any kind of unexpected change in their work setups at home or in their relationship pattern that looks different makes them behave like a worrywart. They would just dislike facing such a situation. It makes them emotionally overwhelmed and restless. If they do not know what the future has in store, they become apprehensive and doubtful of their abilities to fight the unknown. 8. Conflict and criticism. ESFJs are very gentle-hearted individuals who do their best to create harmony in their outer worlds. Being in an environment that is rife with conflict can make them feel overwhelmed and stressed. They care so much about maintaining harmony that they may exhaust themselves trying to bring the environment back to a peaceful atmosphere. Because ESFJs are extroverted feelers, they easily pick up on the emotions and moods of others, and may literally feel the stress that others are experiencing. This makes being in conflict-ridden environments especially difficult for them. ESFJs are conflict-aversive people. They hate pinpointing the faults of others or getting into some kind of relationship hassle with them. Any small or big conflict can cause stress in them because they do not know how to handle differences of opinion with others. In the face of such a situation, they may feel emotional and a personal threat to their self-image. Though they try hard to maintain peace in the situation, they fail and can exhaust themselves very badly. Being a gentle and sensitive personality type, ESFJs cannot take criticism in healthy ways. They tend to take things personally and as a personal threat to their mental well-being. In the face of stress, they may either self-isolate themselves or reduce their social interaction to a great extent. In both ways, ESFJs feel an extreme level of anxiousness and mental trauma. How about you as an ESFJ or any other personality type? What tips can you give for busting stress? Be sure to watch until the end and share your experience for a chance to have your comment pinned. 9. Unstructured environments. ESFJs are very organized individuals who like to have a plan and know what. Being in an environment that is disorganized or having to live with a schedule that is often spontaneous can make them feel anxious and irritable. ESFJs like to be a part of an organized world. They expect the same level of organization and neatness from others. But if they do not get what they expect in reality, they just freak out in annoyance and irritation. They hate messy actions and do not like haphazard and unorganized work. Even if you tell them to do certain things at the last moment, they will be stressed out. ESFJs prefer things that they know so that they are aware of what to expect out of a given situation. Thus, without proper structure and organization in place, ESFJs feel extra mental pressure on them. Before we continue, If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give us a like and share it with your friends. Subscribe to the Official Personality Guru for more amazing videos. Don't forget to ring the bell icon to stay updated with our content. 10. Last-minute rush can make them jittery. ESFJs dislike doing things at the last hour. They are methodical and systematic. Thus, if you tell them to do things quickly, they will find it extremely hard to accomplish the task. They prefer to do things slowly. They will never keep things to the last minute, otherwise they feel emotionally overwhelmed. Since they do not like to make mistakes, they avoid being under pressure to do things hurriedly. In the face of stress, ESFJs may become restless and annoyed and show extreme levels of frustration with their incapability to accomplish the task on time.